hello. Welcome to episode number 126. 126. Daylight savings time. Have you adjusted to daylight savings time? Finally, I have. It has taken, 3 days? 3 days to adjust to this turning the clocks an hour ahead. So that's what I want to talk to you about on today's podcast. How do you adjust to time change or schedule change, what have you? My number one thing is to grace yourself and allow your body to naturally adjust. Okay? So I ended up sleeping in, staying up later, all these different things because of that whole hour ahead. And I'm telling myself in my mind, oh, I'm catching my hour. My body just needed time to adjust. Also had a whole schedule change. My body needed time to adjust. Now, it takes great discipline to be able to do your own business from home when nobody is telling you what to do, right? It requires great discipline, and you have to love what you're doing, so nobody needs to say, okay, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that, you need to do this, you need to do that. Find out what works for you. Do you like a to-do list? Do you like a challenge where you're like, oh, I'm going to, record my podcast and then I'll be able to do this. If I record this first, then I'll be able to do that. What gets you excited? What gets you going? Do you need to write it down? Do you put it in your phone? All to motivate yourself, especially in situations like daylight savings time. You may find yourself feeling guilty because now you need a nap. Or you stayed up so late, you're not going to be able to get up as early as you were before. Anybody else? I'm guilty, and it's okay. Grace yourself. Grace yourself. Okay, so in addition to the whole adjusting to the time change, it also fits in with how do we motivate ourselves to do what we need to do. If you're finding it really hard to get motivated to do what you're supposed to do for your clients, that is a problem. That's a problem. And it's time to have a very honest moment with yourself and decide, is what I'm doing fun? Is what I'm doing frustrating? Is what I'm doing stressful? Then ask yourself, why? Why isn't it fun? Why is it stressful? Why is it frustrating? Has it always been like that? Has it always been like that and you didn't notice? Or has something recently happened to make it that way? It's up to you to take the next step and make it better. What can you do to make it fun? What can you do to make it less stressful, less frustrating? Is it because you waited until the last minute, like right before the deadline? The deadline's tomorrow, you're working on it today. Why? If it's making you stressed and that does not work for you, why are you doing that? Now, I'm not talking about, some people like to burn the midnight oil. That's like a challenge for them and they get excited. They get driven. That's their motivation. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you're like, oh, man, I waited to the last minute to do that. Why do I do this every time? That's who I'm talking to. You have to get serious with yourself and figure out why. See, you're the owner. You own the decisions that you make. Nobody's giving you a checklist. Here, you need to do this, this, and this by this, and this time. No, you're the one that does that for yourself. For me, that's the fun part. And creating a to-do list or a challenge, that is fun to me. I get excited about that. That's how I knew when daylight savings came and I was like dragging my feet. I'm like, oh, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna post on social media. Oh, what else do I have to do today? Not being motivated. So how did I get myself from not being motivated to excited, couldn't wait? So I jumped in the closet to record today's podcast because I'm like, so excited. Here's what I did, and I hope you'll laugh. I played a game. I played one of my favorite games. I think it's called Hearts Medicine or something on my Kindle. I'll have to post it and share it on Instagram next week. I'll share it on Instagram next week. One of my favorite games, and it's one of those time management type games or simulator games or whatever they call it. And, you know, you have to, you know, beat the time, and it gives you different challenges and stuff like that. Love this game. And it has different levels, and you know, you work in the operating room, and then you move to the baby room, and then you move to the psychiatry room. That's where I ended last night, in psychiatry room. Getting that mindset together on the game. But playing the game was good. It just made me relaxed. I had fun, and I'm ready to go. I woke up this morning and I'm like, it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. I didn't think about what I put off yesterday in my own business, not for clients, but what I put off in my own business. I just knew today is going to be a great day, and I knew I couldn't wait to get to those things that I had put off until today. I let myself go ahead and get rested up. I didn't fight it. I just gave in. Sometimes we could be fighting something when we need to give in. And not that we give in and we're down for the count. That's it. We're out. But the giving in is like, you know, balling up your fist. You're getting at it, but you just give in. Now you can breathe. Now you can rest. Now you're ready to go take care of what you have to take care of. And when all the things that you need to take care of are done, it's a great feeling. It's an exciting feeling. When you start out your day knowing these are the things I have to do today, I'm excited. And then you end with the day, I did this, I did that, da-da-da-da, I'm excited. And not feeling bad about what happened the day before. So you may be feeling like this, all balled up, all stressed, all frustrated because, you know, whatever. Release it, let it go. Let it go. After you've let it go, once the dust settles, when you know you're back to yourself, maybe you do need to evaluate some things. Maybe it's something that you're doing that you no longer need to do. Everybody's going to be different. For me, I just needed a recharge. Just needed that recharge. What is it that you need to get yourself back on track? Do you need a recharge? Do you need to eliminate something? Do you need to remove something? Do you need to make an adjustment? Maybe it's like the time of day that you're trying to do something does not fit. Maybe you're trying to do something in the morning. You know what? As a matter of fact, there's an article I saw on Facebook right before I came up to record, and I haven't read it. I just read the headline, and it was saying something about why this entrepreneur believes that everybody should get up at 5 a.m. I don't see 5 a.m. unless I have to go to the bathroom at 5 a.m. Do not feel pressure to do what everybody is doing. You could be trying to do something at 5 a.m., but that's not a good fit for you. Maybe 7 p.m. is a better fit for you, or 3 p.m., 2 p.m. is a better fit. Should you feel bad? Because somebody's opinion thinks, oh, everybody should be a morning person, but you're really a night person, or because you've heard the early bird gets the worm. So which one is the early bird, the 5 a.m. or because I got, I started at 2 o'clock? I mean, do not feel pressure to work outside of whatever your best time is. Do you even know what your best time is? Time to find out. Observe how you are at 3 o'clock. Years ago when I worked in corporate, 3 to 5 was like, you're trying not to snooze because it's after lunch. All the hustle and bustle happens in the morning, lots of emails to catch up with, things in your folder, this and that, yeah. Maybe meetings and stuff. But if there was ever a meeting like after 3 o'clock, I would find myself like fighting to keep my eyes open. Does that happen at home? Did that happen today? No. 3 o'clock came so fast. I had a meeting at 3 o'clock. Before I knew it, it was 4:15. Then I started working on something else right after. Next thing you know, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm still pumped. I'm still pumped. Just ready. So what is, find out what your optimal time is. It could also have something to do with that, why you're feeling like you're in a battle. Shouldn't feel like that. And it shouldn't always feel like that. So figure out what it is. So anyway, I've just given you permission to go play, go have fun, to release the stress, and then come back and enjoy the next day. Because you'll get way more accomplished when you're feeling good, when you're energized, and you're ready to go. I want to thank you so much for listening to today's episode. This is Tiffany Parson, your co-host. And what episode again? 126, I think. I'm pretty certain 126. And if you have a question or comment, share with me. If you're watching this and you're on YouTube, put it in the comments below. If you're listening to this driving in your car, do not comment below because you're listening to the audio. So when you get a chance, come find me on Twitter. You can send me a message at Tiffany D. Parson, or you can send me a message on Instagram at Tiffany D. Parson, or you can post on my Facebook page. It is facebook.com/Tiffany Parson Biz. So that's where I get notices from Twitter. I'm on Instagram every day. I'm on Facebook every day. I'm not on Twitter every day, but if you send me something and tag me, I'll, they email you, whatever it is, I'll know. I'll know that you contacted me. So anyway, I appreciate you so much for listening. You have no idea how much I love and appreciate you for being a listener. So have an awesome, a fabulous day. All the best in your virtual assistant business, and I will see you next time.